keeping people safe. Safer organisations, safer communities. My name is Mary. Like many of you, I work with communities. One thing I have learned is that trust matters. Every day, people trust us with their stories, their concerns, and sometimes their safety. Across Papua New Guinea, communities look after one another. We support family. We support neighbours. We work together to solve problems and help people through difficult times. These are strengths, and they are at the heart of the work we do, because the way we treat people matters. Think about the work we do every day. A volunteer leading sessions on gender-based violence, a facilitator training women affected by HIV/AIDS on legal rights and remedies, a driver transporting survivors to a shelter, a project leader helping people access justice, protection or assistance. In all these situations, people depend on us. When people depend on us, power matters. Sometimes people find it difficult to say no. No to a request, no to unwanted attention, or no to behaviour that makes them uncomfortable. People may stay silent because they do not want to lose support, miss an opportunity, or upset someone they depend on. That is why trust alone is not enough. Most people want to do the right thing. They want to help. They want to support others. They want to make a positive difference in their communities. But good intentions are not always enough. And we also know that some people misuse trust, power and authority to take advantage of others. We see this in families, communities and organisations. That is why keeping people safe cannot rely on trust alone. It requires action. Community Justice Fund grantees work with people who have experienced violence, abuse or exploitation. People may come to us during some of the most difficult moments of their lives. They place their trust in us. We have a responsibility to protect that trust. Every organisation starts from a different place. Some already have safeguarding policies and systems in place. Others may not use the word safeguarding, but have years of experience supporting communities and helping people through difficult situations. Those experiences matter. Through the Community Justice Fund, organisations have access to safeguarding tools, guidance and support to help strengthen their practices over time. So, what does that look like in practice? There are 5 simple things every organisation can do to help keep people safe. First, make expectations clear. Explain what behaviour is expected. Explain what behaviour is not acceptable. Make sure people know where they can go if they are worried about their own safety or someone else's. Write it down and display it. Second, talk about keeping people safe. Discuss it during inductions, training, meetings and activities. Remind staff and volunteers about expected behaviour. Make sure everyone understands their role in helping to keep people safe. Keeping people safe should be part of everyday conversations, not just a document on a shelf. Third, plan activities safely. Before activities begin, think about what could go wrong. Will children be present? Could discussions or activities re-traumatise survivors? If so, how can we reduce that risk and what support is available? Could someone be alone with a participant? Could survivors and perpetrators be present at the same activity? A little planning before activities begin can make a big difference. Fourth, make it easy to raise concerns. People need to know where they can go for help. The most senior person is not automatically the best person to approach with a safeguarding concern. Think about any barriers that might stop people from coming forward. Think about confidentiality and trust. Listen respectfully. Take concerns seriously. Do not blame or punish people for letting you know. You do not need proof before seeking advice or support. And finally, choose the right people. One of the most important ways organizations keep people safe is by being careful about who they place in positions of trust. Before staff and volunteers begin work, explain expected behavior and check references where possible. Take concerns about behavior seriously. People who misuse power, ignore boundaries, or exploit others should not be placed in roles where they can harm vulnerable people. You may see something that concerns you. Something may happen to you, or someone may tell you they feel unsafe. You do not need proof. Listen. Take concerns seriously. Seek advice. Let the right person know. You do not need to handle it alone. Keeping people safe is not only about preventing harm, it is also about building trust. You know that trust is hard to earn and easy to lose. Organizations that consistently treat people with dignity and respect build stronger relationships with communities, staff, volunteers and partners. That trust helps organizations do their work more effectively. The Community Justice Fund values the experience and safeguarding practices that organizations bring. Safeguarding is a process of continuous learning and improvement. There is always more we can learn from one another. We are on this journey together. Keeping people safe is not just about policies. It is not just about meeting donor requirements. It is about building the kind of organization that people trust. An organization where people feel safe, respected and included. An organization where concerns are taken seriously. An organization where staff and volunteers understand their responsibilities. Over time, these practices become part of who you are. Keeping people safe is everyone's responsibility, because the way we treat people matters.